go. What it do, what it does. It's your man's Ride to Dime, baby. What was my whole thing?
Sister Don, the real Papi Chulo.
There you go. What it do, what it does. It's your man's Ride to Dime, the real Papi Chulo, the true Casanova, the bad bitch choker, the one your girl asks to bend her over.
Okay, now.
You know what I'm saying? We got it right, 2021.
Yes, sir. It's your favorite nephew, Darius. We got a guest.
Hello. What's up, y'all? It's Nakia Middleton tapping in.
Okay. Nakia.
Yes.
What's the deal, man? How you feeling?
How I'm feeling? I'm feeling great, I'm feeling great. Thank you for having me on the show.
Look, anytime.
I love sharing energy. This is a dope-ass space. I've been watching you for a minute. I'm like, let me shimmy on over here.
Well, as you should.
Let me shimmy on over here.
You know, we be real interactive on Facebook, and I talk about as raunchy as I can possibly talk, and I like your responses.
Okay, listen, I appreciate that. It's all love.
So we typically start out about how we know the person, and this is my personal guest, and I've known her since middle school. You know what I'm saying?
Ludington Magnet Middle. Shout out to everybody watching.
Hey,
friends and family.
We made it. We up top.
What was that 7-Eleven? Is that who used to shout 7-Eleven?
Bro, y'all think it was? Yeah.
7-Eleven.
I mean, I didn't shout it. I wasn't that corny, but those was our shit.
Oh, listen, I wear it loud and proud. 7-Eleven, y'all. Shout out to y'all. We doing it big.
We doing it big. So how was everybody's week?
My week is pretty. It was all right. Kind of been in a funk, just still adjusting to the new year. I got to make sure I got everything in line. And there's so much popping off at one time. It's just been a little rushed, but it's gonna level out. All is well.
Okay.
Breathe it today. So
day by day,
all the time.
Yeah, this is the first full week of the new year. I ended it good. I got a haircut. Hey. This week kind of been moving slow. It seemed like when the people stormed the Capitol, it kind of like put a pause on it, and it's been moving slow. Last year moved kind of fast to me, so hopefully we have a same thing.
Nigga, we only 9 days in.
I know, but it seemed like it's been a long ass 9 days. I don't know. That's just how it seemed to me.
You a little off today, my boy.
How your week?
You know what? It seemed like a pretty long week to me.
Motherfucker.
I mean, I feel like, I think New Year's was Friday.
Last week, yeah.
And then it just seemed like Sundays for like the past like 3 days after that.
Like
and then, it kind of was a long year, but, it's smooth.
Yeah. I want to talk about the Capitol though, real quick, since you brought that up.
Yeah.
Let's tap into it. How you feel about the Capitol?
For one, I didn't even realize what was happening. Like, that's how it took me a minute to process. I was asleep. I was in a deep sleep. I just had a newborn. So he's 2 months yesterday, actually. And I was in a deep sleep, getting my mommy nap. And then I woke up. My mom was like, something happened at the Capitol.
Are you comfortable without the mask? Do you prefer to keep the mask on?
I mean,
I really
don't want to catch COVID.
I mean, I really want to hear you enunciate the words. I mean, everybody feeling good in here. I don't got no headache, none. We been doing this for some time.
Because I got kids, okay?
You know what I'm saying? We all value our things. You feel me?
Oh, and the intro.
Okay.
I probably got lipstick all on my face.
No, you all good. See, you popping.
All right.
All right, what was you saying, love?
So yeah, I had a mommy nap. I was in a deep sleep, and I remember waking up. And my mom was like, something happened at the Capitol. And it just didn't process at first. It took me a minute. I had to keep reading the headlines to understand, like, something really happened, and I need to be concerned. Like, so I don't know. We were definitely under attack, and we got the inauguration coming up, January 20th, so hopefully things gonna stay settled.
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I didn't want to put that in the universe. You feel me?
I think it's already in motion. It ain't nothing that we could say or this shit is in play.
Let me tell you what this nigga said 3-4 days ago.
Hey,
this nigga said he ain't gonna be surprised if somebody gets assassinated. I'm not gonna say who. You know what I'm saying? But this type of crowd, you know what I'm saying? These radical motherfuckers.
Yeah.
These are the niggas that got 300,000 rounds in
and
their basement. You know what I'm saying? It's these niggas.
Yeah. So they can go.
Yeah. These niggas Billy bad. And most of their names is Billy.
Yeah.
That they gonna be having. They already what they found 2 pipe bombs. They found
it was bombs in this.
It was
situation.
a caseload of what's the cocktail joints. They recovered a case of them. Like it's gonna be some shit to go down.
And they got a group here. I think they do have a large like I don't know what's it MAGA whatever you want to call it. They
group
do
here?
The militia. Yeah,
No shit. They trying to get the governor.
Yeah, that's where it kicked off. That's where it kicked off. This shit started really in Michigan when yeah.
Man, we just need to keep our heads on the swivel, and it's kind of like, damn, we really got to do this. So
Trump said he not going. So
what, to the inauguration?
He not going. Normally it's custom.
Boy, because he gonna get arrested.
No, he not going because that bitch getting blown up, nigga. He gonna be.
He knows.
He already know.
He know what he told him to do.
When they stormed the Capitol, he had literally just had a rally or something with all of them, and he said, "Let's go march down to the Capitol and give the Republican whatever
he said
Senate some courage to do what's right." Mm-hmm. He probably didn't know if they was gonna go up in that bitch or not, but he literally instructed them to go down there. Mm-hmm. Like, come on, that nigga. Now he said he not going. I don't buy it. He gonna be chilling in his bunker.
His bunker, away from everything, watching.
Right. Some shit up.
Listen.
I mean, I thought he wasn't gonna go because as soon as he's not the president no more, just he was gonna get arrested. So I wouldn't be surprised if he moved to a place where he can get
found
with Russell. Mm-hmm. He's going to Belly.
Right, side by side.
I don't pay attention to politics, but it's like at this point, in this day and age, you got to. Mm-hmm. It's so close to home.
Random question. Mm-hmm. So if you did a crazy crime and you're not trying to go to jail, but you got the money to move to another country to not get,
caught.
Yeah. Would you do it?
To do a crazy crime and get away with it?
No, you already did a crazy crime. And you got enough money to live pretty comfortably in like South America or some shit.
I'm going to Africa. I'm going to hide
or Africa.
Yeah.
Are you out?
I'm gone.
Okay.
It's over. I'm gone. A crazy crime. I definitely have some money. So
would you do it? Would you be out?
I would just figure out which countries you can go to where you ain't got to worry about getting extradited.
Are you doing it?
Yeah. I mean, if I got the means to get, and I already did the crime, shit, I did it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I ain't going to jail.
What's the minimum amount of time?
It's forever. You got to go forever.
No. I'm saying like if it's like a 5-year bid, are you going to go to that length, or are you just going to do the 5-year bid?
Probably like 4.
4, you out?
Whatever I did is over 4 years. Yeah, I'm not going to jail.
What about you?
What's the question?
What number would you hear in order for you to be like, yeah, no, I'm moving?
5.
5?
Yeah, we done.
Okay, what about you, Dad? Doug, he built for the system. I'm about to say that. Doug gonna do the dime.
Yeah. Heck,
Doug gonna do the dime. This nigga said I'm snitching, nigga.
He said 3.
3, 4, yeah. I'm not going
first
to jail,
off, Moody's
bro.
the type of nigga to tell, dog.
They gonna squeeze you and you pop.
They gonna squeeze
you.
He gonna get like, let me get a cigarette.
At the table, like, come on now. 3.
That boy ain't right.
He's through ski.
Yeah, I probably gotta say like 5 to 7.
You ever smoked a cigarette before?
I smoked 1 cigarette.
A whole cigarette?
It wasn't a
right.
whole
Was
one.
it a?
No, it was a. I got it from Indian dude. He came back from India. He said, "Yeah, right. This is a
special
Indian
cigarette."
Yeah, because I wasn't gonna smoke no shit that I can get at the damn corner store.
Okay, it had to be some elite.
Yeah, so I hit it once, twice. I was like,
elite
wow,
tobacco.
I'm smoking a cigarette.
Wow, you smoked the whole thing?
Just a couple of hits. I was afraid I was gonna get addicted to that shit.
Okay.
I did once. My grandpa was smoking, and I seen him toss it. I was a kid, and I went and picked it up. Boy, I thought I was about to die.
And you went over there.
I picked it up. I only hit it once, but I thought I was about to die. And he was like, "I told you, dumb ass, not to pick that up." I was like, "Man."
So he heard you coughing.
Hell yeah! I was in the backyard dying.
You probably see your little stupid ass run off after it.
That's crazy.
I know that boy is not about to.
Oh, I'm watching. I look at his ass.
Right.
Hey, never again.
You know, I did though. I used to work a stressful job, and listen, that was the only time you really could get a break if you was going out there to get a cigarette. I'm like, I'm going with them. So listen, I hit it a couple times, but it's not. You know, it's definitely not the thing.
I mean, when I got older, I was fucking with Black and Mild.
Okay, yeah. See, and I got one of those. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna join the party, but let me just go get my Black and Mild. And you do half.
I'm gonna join the party.
Yeah, I'm gonna join the party, but we gonna have something different.
Mm-hmm. I feel him.
So, all right. Since you got kids, how did you feel about the backlash Cardi B was recently getting?
I didn't. You know what? I'm a little out of touch. So
right.
tell me.
She was like at home on like Instagram Live, and her song WAP was playing, and she saw her kid coming in the background, so she quickly turned the song off because she didn't want her daughter to listen to that type of music. So she got a lot of backlash from parents or people in general saying you can make this type of music, but you don't want your kid to listen to it. I agree with her. I mean, it's a parental advisory on the music, right. So you have to be of a certain age. Like if your kids listen to it, that's your shitty job as a parent, not controlling what they intake is.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. So.
No, thank you for that question. You know, she's still a parent. Yeah. You know, and most of all, it's the entertainment industry. So you have to appeal to what, you know, the world wants right now, and that's what's popping. You know, booty shaking, popping, dropping. So that's what's popping right now, and that's why she's getting paid. She's entertaining the industry. But I agree. You know, you don't want your kid listening to that right now. This is not
right.
Yeah,
that's not what we're doing. That's not what I'm teaching you.
And then it's different from like a radio version and like the original exclusive version. You know what I'm saying? She playing that shit straight off of Apple Music, nigga.
Okay.
You know,
explicit.
Right. They saying the shit. So like, she ain't wrong for doing that. No. You know, just because other parents don't have that level of control over their children or what they can listen to, I don't think she should get criticized.
No.
You feel me? Oh, look, that was
we was chatting earlier, Darius, and I had a question. So your wife got vaccinated. Are you gonna get vaccinated?
I don't think so. At least not yet. Like she work in the hospital. She did the research before she got it, and she feels as though it's best for her to get it, just to have that fighting off. But I had sex with her after she had the vaccination, so
what'd you say?
My juices intertwined.
He said you had sex with
my
him?
juices intertwined.
Oh, okay. So you think you got it in you. We both got it. She got it for both of y'all.
Yeah.
Y'all got tested the other day. My friend's like, you got it for both of us.
Hold on. Nigga, what?
Yeah, he dropped that in there quick.
Bro, that is not cool, bro. Keep with you and your slippery ass in your bedroom to yourself.
Shut your ass up. I ain't give you a fucking novel detail of what happened, nigga.
He got the DNA, so he good. He protected.
No, I might get it like after it's like available for like the mass public.
And you know what? I believe it was the governor of New York. He was saying he wasn't getting it until it's available. But it's kind of like, you're right though. Why is it not available to everybody?
I think right now it's just they don't have enough of it to produce to the entire United States. So I think they're aiming at like elderly people and people that work like directly in like that field. So since she worked in the hospital, it was available to her. Okay.
Yeah.
But I'm a slide.
Okay, let's switch it up. What's preventing you from being a porn star?
What is preventing me? The way the world's gonna see me, to be honest. It's a good industry, I'm sure, and I got a couple of friends. Shout out to y'all, unnamed, but
drop their names.
No,
where are their names?
But it's a lucrative business. I think it's okay to be free. You really don't have to show the world, though. You ain't got to show the world, but
I mean, but like you fucking anyway. You might as well get paid for it.
True, but
what if your talents could be a game changer in this industry?
In the industry, that's a great question.
And you get paid millions for it.
No,
I do it anyway for free. Maybe a little dinner or something like that. But
the perception of that, the perception is.
So do you care about other people? What other people think of you?
In that way, heck yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want somebody thinking Nakia Middleton, they think of that. No. Right now, when you think of me, you think of mortgage.
I don't cook. I don't
you
feel
me?
Yeah.
I got this thing. You know what? And that's what they teaching our kids. Like, nah. But, it's like, it's good for some people. It's not for me. You feel me?
Okay. Perception. What about
you? Yeah, I would think it's...
You slanging or no?
I'm not. I couldn't do it. It's it's definitely public opinion. Not public opinion, but it's too much access. Like social media, the way it is now, they'd be to send my mama a link of me digging some chick down. I can't. I want my mama to see that. Like back in
your mama seen you though.
Back in as a baby, yeah. Yours too.
Not getting down.
It ain't none your mama haven't seen up under this sun, boy. She seen your little squiggler.
But I'm
squiggler.
It's
she
just
gonna be like, oh, ain't nothing changed.
Right, there go his birthmark. Like, you know. He don't want to be seen like that.
What about you, buddy?
Well, you know my response.
You know you're gonna do it.
If I wasn't in a relationship, I would. I would.
Okay.
I mean, like
you would be on
out here.
What's the OnlyFans?
All that.
All of that whole thing.
All that. I'm coming up with wild shit. You know,
Rodney
would your dogs be in any of the videos?
Like,
why would my dogs be in any of the videos?
But that's what thank you.
What?
That's what I was thinking. Like dogs in the background, red. You know,
I mean,
type of.
If any dog would be in the background, it would definitely be red. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure everything is up to par in this bitch.
You know what? That's what I envisioned though. Something with the gold teeth and everything.
I'd definitely be down with all of that. All of that. Perception, it would be kind of fucked up, but once I buy my mama a house. You let your girl do it?
She got an OnlyFans?
Well, she wouldn't be my girl.
She wouldn't be. Okay.
No. Okay. That would then be my property. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
My belonging.
Okay. Okay.
It's like no, but yeah, hell no. That's a dumb question.
Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy because OnlyFans is popping, and I didn't see people I went to high school with, and it's like, whoa, this is a lot. Let me get this snooze for 30 days. It's too much. Like I don't want to see that on my timeline.
I feel it.
So it's a
feel
bit much, but it's okay with a lot of people. Do your thing.
Okay. So, as compared to back in the day, how do you feel about booty calls? Like, is it still considered a bad thing? Or, do you have a different perception of it now that you're older?
That's a good question, too.
Mm-hmm. If you need to think about it.
I think back in the day.
Unbiased, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know you married.
I know. Shut up.
I know, but I had them hours.
I just think it's probably more efficient now. You know what I'm saying? Would you have to pay somebody for a little layup session?
No.
Now I'm saying you could. It's accessible. It's accessible now.
You be a payer?
No, you said a booty call is just like come over to fuck. Mm-hmm. Right. Back in the day, they had
hours.
to. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now you can do it whenever.
Yeah.
What?
More accessibility.
Okay, let me give you my response. I think as older people, I think it's more convenient. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I feel like back in the day, dudes really had to really try to court a woman. Hey, let's do this, da 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 da. But now, motherfuckers got kids. Motherfuckers got responsibility. Mm-hmm. It's just like, look, bitch,
hit me at
what's
11.
Up? You know what I'm saying? So I think the older I got, the more I want to say respect.
Or accept it.
Accept it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I understand.
That these are the hours.
These are the hours. Because I'm busy throughout the day.
Right. And you got to respect her.
And you got to go.
And you got to go. That's 11 to 1.
11 to 1.
And that's it. Because
we got to start this whole process all over the place. Now, I'm not 18, bored as hell, nothing to do, 22, done with classes, bored. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Niggas got shit to do now. So I definitely, I understand it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. As a mother with children, nighttime is the best time. I get everybody laid down. It's the truth, I'm going to be truthful. That's the best time the kids are laid down. If you make it, and you get to come to the crib.
You know what I'm saying? If you're blessed to come
if you get to come.
In the palace.
There you go. It's going to be definitely at night. It's just convenient. Mm-hmm. The kids, they sleep out of sight, out of mind.
Out of sight, out of mind. So how's the dating world?
For me personally, or just what I think in general?
For you personally. I don't care about these general bitches. Okay. Let them starve.
It's tough. It's funny. Yo, it's tough. I do, to be honest, I get a lot of people that want to date, but you gotta know my foundation is a little bit different. I'm really independent, and so you have to have a lot of different type of mechanics to run with me. So I'll go out on dates. You know, I hope ain't nobody listening, but I'll go on dates, and dates are cool, you know, and the energy be there. I'm really, like, I'm big on energy, and people are attracted to my energy. And so we share moments and things like that, but when you really look at it, you got to have the mechanics to go far. And it's tough to find that, honestly, in our generation. Like, for what I'm looking for, it's like, it's tough. Our men nowadays think differently, and they don't always have all the mechanics. So it's a little rocky for me. I go out and have fun though. You know, I go on dinners.
you right. You eat all day.
Yeah. You know, I have a good time. But when you look at the reality and what I think of life and quality of things, you know, it's just not. I haven't found it in our generation of men. So I tread lightly.
So do you prefer like a more? What do you prefer? Do you prefer like a new age nigga that's like? That's for self, just like you for self. You know what I'm saying? Just two completely independent people that don't need a motherfucker. But if it like work, it just work. Or are you looking to play that more traditional role?
It depends. Some of our men nowadays, sometimes they can roll with the punches. Are they going to accept kids? You know, you got to think about that. It's always levels to, you know, to my situation, I would say. And I would say any other mom, you know, single mom out there. But, you know, if he got the mechanics, yeah. But I really don't think men our age, you know. Is that
to say like just men our age in general, or like that have to accept?
The thought. I think that men our age now are kind of like, you gotta work for them too, you know. And I'm gonna court you, but it's gonna be a tango. And I was just talking about this the other day. It's a dance, but the men I bumped into, they want to be valued more. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the mass majority of men that I've run into. So that's my perception. You know, they want you to do more.
So you don't think that men should be valued more? Wow.
I think that the man is the pursuer. He is the dominant. You feel me?
Yeah.
So that's how it should be. But some of these intellectual men with these white collars, they don't think like that. So I know that's my thought process.
You ready, Doug?
Come on
you ready,
with
Doug?
it.
Y'all ready?
Hear you.
All right.
Let me hear you.
Okay.
Do I make sense?
I hear what you're saying.
Okay.
I hear what you're saying.
I know what I hear you means.
Right.
I know what that means.
I don't agree, but I respect it and I hear you.
Okay.
I definitely feel like the man should be valued more. Especially in the household. Because in society, men aren't valued. You know what I'm saying? About like a month or so ago, it was a house fire, and it was like a mom and like a child that had passed away.
I believe I heard about that.
And you know, the level of empathy was just like through the roof, and I even felt it. But I was like, but if it was a nigga in that crib, I mean, he would have easily got overshadowed. You know what I'm saying? Due to the woman and the kids, because at the end of the day, men are kind of expendable.
Because that situation overpowered.
Yeah,
you know
what I'm saying? And men are expendable. You know, back in the day when war happened, you know, people come in, they'll kill all the men. They'll say the women and children.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Women and children first.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We gonna take them, but everybody else, we slicing these niggas' heads off. You feel me? So in society, we're not really valued. So we could at least have some value in the household. You know what I'm saying? That's how I personally feel. Now, I'm not saying that the women don't get value at all, you know, and I'm not saying that you know, got to scrub my feet or nothing like that, but you can take my shoes off.
You can untie my boots. Okay.
But with the new way, of life.
It's so different now, man.
Life is different now. You know, so niggas don't have to play that role because he can now manipulate a woman to play that role. And he can slack off and he could just...
And get whatever you want.
Get whatever he wants.
It's easy.
So it was just interesting. That's why I wanted to know, how do you feel about the dating realm? Because, you know, I've been out the game for a little bit. But, you know...
How long you been in a relationship?
She been with me for like 4 years. I've been with her for like 1. You know, so...
But you know, for real, he means that shit. You know, I think you mean it. I think you mean that shit because, you know, you weren't fully invested to this last year. You know, maybe
don't say it like that.
I want to say that.
You ain't gonna twist my words up now.
But that makes sense to me. You know, it makes sense to me. So that's what's up. Dating is crazy. Did you have your input?
I was.
Cause you in a relationship. How long you been in a relationship?
I might be married for a year coming up in April.
You just say your wife. Okay.
But,
you locked down.
Yeah. I just think it's
door closed, locked.
I just think it's levels to the pool of men that there is. Like one of my older brothers, he dated a chick that had a kid too. Well, before he had any kids, and it take a different type of a guy that date a woman with kids. So I don't know if that really put like a damper on the men out there. That's a small percent. If it's 100 good men, they might not want to date a woman with kids. They can still be good men though. They just don't want to take that. That's a responsibility that only a few can do, and I commend any dude that would, because it's kind of crazy that men that had kids and we ask a woman to come into our life and we got kids, and so
they won't date a woman with kids.
But they won't. So I understand it. My grandma, God rest her soul, but she was mad that my brother even dated the chick with a kid, because that's how we were raised. She's like, you don't date a woman with kids.
Oh, okay.
And like, but
that's how y'all was raised.
So could you say potentially that you have high expectations?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And that's because, and all single mamas have a story. You know, we all have a story on why we come so far. But, I push and grind different. And everything that I've, acquired thus far has been me. And my kids are well taken care of. And I always think about, why am I not dating, or why am I not in a serious relationship? Because you have to meet me at a certain level. And that's energy-wise, too. It's not even just financially. You got to meet me on my frequency. And truth of the matter is, people are not always there. Not enough for me to be invested lifelong.
I think that's good though. Like, even it might take a while for you to find a dude. Yeah. But I mean, I respect that, because you a woman to just settle, and then he'd be an ain't shit dude to her, to her kids type shit. So I commend that. Even
let me
if
throw
it
this
take
out
me a
here.
long time.
Now, I want to say my mom had the same mindset as you. You know what I'm saying? She had 2 kids, and she never really kicked it. Like, she dated a little bit, but she ain't never really.
She was selective.
In with anybody else, and now she's still single, and she seemed pretty smooth with it. You know. Now, in my head, I would imagine, of course, there's some lonely times. Her kids grown, and
ain't nothing to do.
It's just
most
her.
Definitely.
And it was tough when I had actually. It was tough when I actually got older, because she calling me all the time. It's just like, Mom, what the fuck?
Are you her only boy?
No, it's 2 boys.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Come over.
So I'm not saying that. My mom, she used to always say, "Right, I ain't really never get into no relationship because I ain't want to accept any man to just bring any energy around y'all." Right. You know what I'm saying? Because some niggas, they'll be a good dude, but they'll come smack a bitch. They ain't gonna hesitate. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. Or X, Y, and Z. There's so many factors. But by her having those high expectations, I mean, she lonely now.
I think, I ain't
gonna say lonely. She's by herself now.
But I would say that's a generational thing too. Like that generation of women they're like that. They built so much. I look at my mom, same way. She's like in her 50s. I'm born in 69. But, she's the same way. Independent and not dealing with much. And I mean, I don't think I'll be lonely forever, but those expectations are high. So
would you ever lower them? And what are your expectations, if you could name them?
I think of what are my expectations?
She dealing with somebody. This nigga ain't mean.
No, I'm not dealing with. I'm true to the game, and I'm not dealing with anybody right now. But it's just I would say the biggest part is energy. You got to kind of fit into the program. You got to have the same mindset, as I do. You want to create. You need to be artistic.
You got to make as much money as you.
You need to.
Wow.
I'm not going to listen, to be honest.
How dare you?
No, listen. I'm not going to say as much because I've been in finance since I had my first kid. So I've worked my way through, and I understand that all men are not there, but you still need to have a push, have a dream, be doing something. You need to kind of understand your purpose in life and where you're headed. And so, and I always think of mechanics too. I need a helpmate. Like I do so much myself. You know, I got screwdrivers and hammers and stuff like that. You need to be kind of handy. And you got to be able to fit into that groove.
Can you change an alternator, motherfucker?
Can you take the trash out? Like,
that ain't shit.
That too.
Oh, you looking for bare minimum?
I mean, I don't really, in that aspect.
You dump the trash.
Exactly. I don't ask, for much in that aspect. But just really, a guy with good mechanics. Mechanics is what always. This the requirements of a household to have a strong household. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of what I look for.
Mm-hmm.
I got a question for you, Darius. Since you're married, do you take responsibility for do you feel like you have to take responsibility for your wife's actions as well as your own?
For her actions?
Mm-hmm.
I guess it depends on what it would be.
It's a yes or no question, bro.
It's not.
No?
Yeah, I would.
You do take responsibility for
if it's a problem and she can't solve it, I will try to.
It's a yes or no question, bro.
Yeah, I said yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to start about 2 weeks ago, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was reflecting. I had an issue with this one chick, but she told me that she had a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, well, you know what, bitch? I can't check you. You know what I'm saying? Because you's a bitch. But, I can check your nigga.
Who was the problem with though?
The problem was with the girl.
Damn, but you was gonna check the nigga about his girl.
Yeah, because you're responsible for it. That's how I feel. You
know
what I'm saying?
What was the problem?
Right.
What was the problem?
You can share it.
I really can't share.
All right.
I really can't share.
Too deep.
But you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But it was something to get somebody enraged about, you know what I'm saying, or feel some type of way about. And I was just thinking, I'm like, you know what? If somebody had a problem with my girl and they had the audacity to check her, you know what I'm saying? This is a nigga. Now I'm pissed. You feel me? Because I feel like I have to take responsibility for
when dealing with another guy.
Well, if the issue is with another girl, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So if I have an issue with you and you have a nigga, I feel like a bitch checking you. Get in your
because
face
it's right.
You know
so
what I'm saying?
Like, hey.
And any real man. So at the end of the day, let's say I do check you. You go home crying. Oh, this nigga
baby, what's wrong? You like, I got you.
Right, and now he go naturally feel enraged.
Yeah.
So, it's just like, well, let me just skip the middleman and just come straight to you because your bitch out here acting wild.
Okay, when you put it like that,
Do it make sense? Like what?
It makes sense when you put it like that. You know?
Okay.
Yeah.
At first it was vague. That's why I was like trying to, but yeah, I understand that.
I mean, but I feel like that all the way around, damn near. You know what I'm saying? My girl make a dumb decision, I get mad because it's just like, bitch, you out here being stupid, fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? So that's why it was vague, because it was just like a general question. Because I feel like that all the way around. You feel me? But
I think what
random
I'm gonna but just to close that out, I would say a lot of men don't think like that, and that's why they're out here. We do need to kind of reset our mindset as a generation, culture, whatever you want to say. But it would be nice if other men thought like that. It would definitely keep down, domestic violence and everything. It'd keep it down if we all thought that way. So.
Look, I just taught y'all something, man. Y'all can learn something from the dime.
I got a question though. I got the kids. I got the brother and sister. They 16, and I was thinking, since the world is changing with the pandemic, schooling is different now. What are we really teaching our kids coming up? Are we teaching them to be business owners? Are we teaching them to, still go to college and spend all that money? Because we experience debt at a high rate. Are we teaching them to do that? Like, what are we actually teaching the generation coming up?
I don't feel like my responsibility is for the next generation. Now, I feel like my responsibility is for my family's next generation. Like, you know what I'm saying? I can't fight for all these niggas' kids out here. You know what I'm saying? So, with me personally, I tell my nephews, my nieces, and whenever I have kids, whatever you want to do that shit.
So you teaching entrepreneurship? I'm
teaching, if you want to be a fucking engineer, do that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You're going to be in school for 6 years, but if you that good in math, if you that good in biology, all that extra shit, do that shit.
Okay.
Because there's good money in it, the whole nine. If I have a nephew that said, man, nigga, Uncle Rod, I feel like I'm the fastest nigga in my school. I think I can make it to the lead. Motherfucker, you better wake up at 6 o'clock every Saturday morning and just run, nigga. I don't give a fuck. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Do that shit. Yeah. You know, so I'm gonna teach happiness. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Because I know motherfuckers that went to school to be a doctor or to be
and unhappy.
Oh, because it's what their parents wanted.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you die, nigga, when I die, I gotta answer for my shit. When you die, you gotta answer for your shit.
Right.
You feel me? So my nigga, you do what make you happy, but be the best at it.
Yeah.
You
wanna
be El Chapo? I'm not condoning that, but shit, that nigga was the best.
Okay.
That nigga even escaped. You feel me? So be the best.
I like it. I can ride with the knowledge.
You feel me?
I like it.
With it.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna push. I would push for education, but I would push I would give them all the shortcuts that I didn't have, so they won't have to inquire debt. Like they give out scholarships for bullshit, and I didn't know that. I don't think I applied for not one scholarship, dog. My student loans is through the fucking roof.
That's crazy.
So it's like I got all my nieces and nephews. They still young, like early elementary, so I ain't worried about that just yet. But if they want to go to, I'm gonna push them. Do the books and just fill out the scholarships. Like you don't have to pay for school.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much what I push for. And like when it comes to like different debts and shit, like this pandemic, before I was about to get married, I wanted to boost up my credit and all that. I swear I've never looked at my credit scores till last year. I didn't know. I didn't know. I never was taught this shit. My shit good. This whole past year, I have no debt, only student loans. I've been going crazy. Same with my wife. We don't just student loan. Her shit good. Her parents taught her that type of shit. Mine didn't. I don't fault my parents. They just didn't know.
Yeah.
They teach you what they know.
Right. Exactly. So I'm gonna just give them as much game, the shortcuts, all the things, idiot. And be able to take you to the next level. Silly.
No, same. I don't know. I'm always preaching and talking to my brother and sister. So, and it's crazy because they got these skills and it's really headed toward entrepreneurship. And I love that. They talk Forex. Like, they talking about Forex and stuff. And I'm like, dang, how y'all know about that? Because this is what I'm talking about. I'm like, oh.
What you mean you on Clubhouse?
What you mean? Right. And my sister, she does crocheting. You know, she braids hair. She like cats. She want to do a little cat, Latinarian thing, whatever. So, entrepreneurship is something I'm definitely pushing. I don't want you to work for the man forever. I definitely want you to get out there and create something. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm pushing.
I feel that. Yeah. I feel that. Let me ask you this. Hold on. I gotta throw this in here. So I feel like some laws should be changed. Matter of fact, there's a few things I want to touch on. Nigga, I feel like you contradicted yourself. I feel like you contradicted yourself. Remember when we was talking about a couple of weeks ago when we were saying, how do you feel when, do you think that marriage law should be changed? Should be treated like subscriptions? And I was talking about statistics. You was like, no, you can't base yourself off statistics. Even if it's 50-50, we're going to strive to be the great 50.
That's because you kept saying 50% of marriages fail.
Yeah.
So I'll be the 50% that don't.
I heard what you said.
All right, go ahead.
Can I make my point?
Try to.
Chest getting tense.
Right. It's not. Go ahead. Bro, you say you don't believe in statistics, bro. But when I just asked, bro, let's go out of town, you was like, bro, COVID going crazy. Did you check the statistics?
Are you going to be the greater that don't get it? I get what you said.
So my nigga, do you believe in statistics or no, nigga? The fuck is you talking about?
Bro, I'm not getting.
Do you believe in statistics or not, Darius?
To a certain degree, yes.
To a certain degree. So that's a yes.
Wait, I never said I didn't believe in statistics. I said you idiot. So yeah, I do believe in statistics. God damn it, I never said I didn't. You fucking idiot. I didn't contradict anything.
So you just pick and choose on what statistics you believe?
No, I use them.
That's what it sounds like.
Nope. And your 50% of marriages fail and 50% don't. I want to be the 50% that do. Just like the statistic, I wanted to be a black graduate from college. I was that statistic. I could have chose
first
to not.
Check it. A lot of that has been debunked. And I'm gonna bring that in next week. But
is a statistic supposed to stop you from not doing it? Is it supposed to stop him if he believes it or not?
Yeah, that's kind of
that's the question.
I guess that's the question. So my nigga, 50% of people don't have COVID, nigga. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
It's
I don't know that fact.
You don't know that fact.
You don't either. You just made that up.
None of us got it. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it is.
Listen.
So I'm saying that to say, you took a risk, a greater risk, technically getting married as opposed to taking a trip, catching COVID.
Shut the fuck up.
Look, it's coming together in pieces.
It's not.
It's coming together.
This shit is crumbling apart. Idiot. I got a question. I was listening to the radio, and this chick like made her boyfriend like an ultimatum to get married.
Okay.
I think it's stupid because even if he like get married to her off the ultimatum, is he marrying her? What's the purpose of getting married? Is it love? Is it for security? Or is it just because I have to marry?
I'm not with forcing a hand.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and I have a friend, you know.
That force a nigga hand.
Okay, for one.
Defend
no,
her.
it's not. It's not. No, it's a man. So, but his girl, you know, forcing a hand. And that's not making him move no quicker. Because who wants an ultimatum? Who wants that? You know, you definitely need to feel it, and it got to be the right time. And she's shooting herself in the foot to keep asking. So.
I mean, ultimatums never work with me.
No.
Because I'm going to pick the worst one every time. You know, like, that's just
risk
me.
taker,
like,
just got to stir the pot.
I mean, I can't feel pressured about shit. I can't, because my happiness is paramount.
Yeah.
My happiness is paramount. If I'm not happy in a relationship, you're not going to be happy
That's
in a
ugly.
relationship.
It's dark.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, nah.
Yeah.
Especially with, she just dangling meat over him. Well, I'm go. Nah, hell no.
Nah. I ain't with it.
I don't even know what was the question. What was the question?
It was not even really a question. It's just something about
I just
ultimatums and
ultimatum.
Shit.
Yeah, no, I can't do that. I can't do that. Off of that, how long are you willing to be a fiance?
I heard that junk on the radio too. I be listening to the radio. I love listening to Charlamagne. Man, I don't know. I mean, I would say maybe a year just to get things financially. Maybe 2 years, depending on how big we trying to go. But
let me rephrase the question. How long can you be a girlfriend and fiance? What is your
combined time?
Threshold. You know what I'm saying? Combined time. Yeah.
It's been a while, honestly. So I don't even know. It's been a while since I thought about that. I would say maybe. Let's say 3-4 years. Between 3 to 5.
3 to 5.
3 to 5.
So by the 5th year, y'all niggas
we need to know what's going on. I mean, people say, you know, within the first year. It just depends on how the energy is going, you know. But to get a steady foundation with me, let's say 3 to 5 years, I think is a good span. Dating, fiance, let's do it after that.
I feel it.
I think it was 2 for me. I started dating my wife in 2018.
It depends
we got
on
married
the man
in 2020.
Yeah.
So
if he feeling it, you want to jump the gun in 2-3 years, do that thing. That's what he feeling.
Do that thing.
Yeah.
Not me, boy.
You said not you.
Not me. Hell no. See, the thing is, I gotta test you. I gotta know what your love about. I need to know how deep is your love. Cause you just not gonna love me by night and be gone by the morning. No, bitch. I'm gonna have to.
You waking up?
I'm gonna have to drag you. And like, not do you bold, but I gotta know what you can withstand. Because some shit in the future might pop up and you might get the weak knees.
Is you down?
You know what I'm saying? Like, hell, you know, on the real me. Let me tell you what I'm shooting for, y'all.
Okay, here we go. 10.
Dating or fiance?
I mean, bro,
10 years?
Anywhere from 8 to 10 years.
10 years? I mean,
as a fiance?
I mean, from dating and fiance.
You think you could switch up? You think you could have
I don't
a
think I could
successful
switch up.
But I'm saying after 10 years, that's a long time to be yoked with somebody. You know, like it's not gonna be that easy if it don't work out after that 10 years.
What is 10 years compared to a lifetime?
I love that. That sounds nice. But
what's 10 years compared to? If I'm gonna be with you for 60 years of my goddamn life, what is 10 years? And it's not like it's 10 years we apart. I'm with you for these 10 years.
Well, you can't be married in that time, like you,
Because that's too deep.
If you married for, you
That's
can't.
too deep. I gotta have a kid with you. I gotta.
That's a married couple. That's a married couple.
No,
to be
it's not.
honest,
No, it's not.
Okay, in this day and age.
No, it's not. It ain't a married couple. I would definitely most rather have a kid with a chick before I marry her. Before the marriage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta see how you cut. You might pop out this little jelly bean and turn into a goofy bitch, and I'm not trying to be attached to you.
But that's why y'all learn together. That's why y'all yoked to learn together and grow together
10
for a
years.
lifetime.
8 years. We're yoking. We're yoking. And we done fucked around and created a yoke. So, you know what I'm saying? Hell, we gonna have to see what
That's
you're
a long
about.
time. Yeah, I mean, and people change, you know, and I've seen that. I've seen that in my lifetime, you know. People change. I didn't know somebody for 10 years, you know. We haven't been dating that full 10 years, but I've known them.
Yeah.
And people definitely change.
People fucking change.
Turn into new people, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because you never stop learning. And experiences mold people to who they are. So, you know, different experience happen to different people. So now, you know, the super soft dude is not so soft no more. You know?
I got you.
So, you know, that's just my philosophy. Because the last thing I would want to do is be a Dr. Dre.
A who?
A Dr. Dre. A nigga that's getting a divorce after, what, like 22?
He been with the same girl. What was that movie? Their movie.
What movie?
The movie they were what is that movie? Compton.
Back to Compton.
Yeah, the same girl that they were talking about in that movie.
Yeah,
he's in with
25 years.
That's a long time.
That's a long time. They getting a divorce. I would have to kill the bitch. I would have to. You telling me these 22 years don't mean shit no more.
Something had to happen,
right,
hey, bro? But see, things happen just in life.
Yeah, but if you go outside of what you vowed for to marry that person, and where you feel it's strong enough to end it, that's literally got to be. I mean, we don't know why they calling
to death do us part. If that's a thing, why the fuck is divorce a thing?
I mean, because
from better to worse,
there you go.
From sickness to health. Why the fuck is having a divorce a thing? If you making this vow in the beginning,
that's a good ass question.
I know it's a good ass question.
I don't think they ready for that shit.
I know it's a good ass question. What?
Why they ain't listen? It makes sense though. Damn.
To death do us part.
Then
bitch,
why?
It's me and you, whether I like you, hate you. But see, at the same time, like I didn't experience some shit. I didn't seen some shit. My uncle, I don't even want to put this out here, dog.
Retract.
Right. I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck.
Oh, shit.
My auntie stabbed my uncle in the chest.
Damn.
Nigga, what?
Damn.
Nigga, hell no. I don't want no type of love that's like that.
I feel you.
No. You know who he with? A white woman. You know how he feeling? Happy than a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Bro, this nigga is balling, bro. My uncle is balling,
How
bro.
long was he with your auntie?
You just snitch on your auntie.
Right.
I mean, I love my auntie, but the
you
truth
just
is the
snitched on
truth.
her. See,
What
you
did
just like these new age niggas. You just like these new age niggas.
Bro, how am I a new
that
age
snitch
nigga?
on
The
Instagram and
truth is
be
the
shocked
truth.
that I'm snitching. I'm just showing my
I'm
gun
not
on the ground.
snitching,
You just
nigga.
snitched on your
This
auntie.
is some family shit, and I'm in a family.
There you go.
I'm entitled to say what the fuck going on in my family. Nigga, what? I don't want that kind of love. I love my auntie though. She's sweet as hell every time she see me, and I hope we can stay like that because I know what she about.
She about that. She from that
She
way.
about that action.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Action.
She about that action. I love her to death. Lord knows I do. You feel me? But see, hell no.
That's that generation.
To
shit.
death do us part. She tried to.
Cut him out.
She tried to get out of this entanglement.
to bring death on this nigga.
Okay.
Well, mama said they got death on me, nigga. What? My bad, dog. I'm sorry, dog. I'm sure that was traumatizing as hell. But
Nah, it's cool. It's cool.
But you know, so it's just like, come on. I feel like some things just need to be changed.
Yeah.
You know, it's a new age. You know what I'm saying? Women aren't the same women they was back in the day.
This is
Men
true.
aren't the same niggas that they was back in the day.
Yeah.
So
Let me ask you a question.
Okay.
Do you think it's because of social media that things
Is
are
what?
so different? Like, we did not. I was driving thinking, like, we did not have social media like this. I mean, maybe Crush Spot, MySpace, but this shit is on a different level now.
I ain't gonna blame it on social media. It's how niggas was raised. Cause it's on how niggas was raised. Cause the social media's out there for everybody. You see the goofy niggas, but the niggas is moving how they supposed to. They ain't on the gram with that shit. Same with the women. So you see women that's ass out showing everything on the gram, and you see women that's not. So
let me tell you
the way niggas was raised.
Let me tell you what I think. I don't mean to cut you off. I blame it on the women.
Okay, go ahead.
I blame it on the women.
Let me hear it.
All these niggas flashing their money, showing their money. It's bitches that's loving that. Yeah. That's fucking with them niggas.
Yeah.
If bitches just be like, nah, nigga, I ain't fucking with no nigga that's out here flashy, showing money, wearing V-Lone and Michael Mary, la la la. Niggas will stop doing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Same
because we like it.
Oh, my nigga toxic. He's showing up with guns to the party. This nigga got more barrels pointed at the fucking camera phone than he do at the niggas he's fucking robbing.
I feel you.
Oh, I like that. If women make shit acceptable, you know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying niggas ain't gonna do it, but the amount or to the degree that it's at now, you know what I'm saying?
It's because women like it.
It's because women like it. Niggas don't do. Let me tell you something. I will ride a $2,000 vehicle as long as it got heat in it. Bitches don't like that.
No, they need to escalate.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, like, if I can still get bitches, any type of bitch that I want, staying at my mama crib, guess where the hell I stay at? My motherfucking mama crib, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's just like, I'm not saying that I'm making strides in life because of women, but like that's solely because of women, but that's 40-50%.
Yeah. And you got to be able to play the game. So.
You got to be able to play a game, especially with motherfuckers like you who got high-ass expectations. I got to show that I got 30 bands in my ear. Hello? DTE? You feel me?
No, I feel you.
So...
I don't think it's all women's fault, though. I mean...
Who else's fault is it?
But it...
We point fingers.
I feel you are pointing fingers, and you know you make a point though, because that's what you want to see. You want to appeal to the women. It's the part of the big dance. You know, life just doing this teeter totter. You know between man and woman.
I like Cardi B.
There you go.
Cardi B got a trap nigga named Offset.
Yeah, there you go.
I want to be like Offset.
Want to be like Offset with all the shit in the ear.
Give me a Cardi B.
Yeah.
Cardi C.
Yeah.
Give me a Cardi C.
No, I feel you.
Hypothetically, of course.
No, I agree. I agree with you. I agree. We can have some influence, not all, but I can see it.
40-50%. You taking the majority for sure.
Oh, whatever. You just want to drag us down. Always gotta drag us down.
I mean, niggas ain't flashing money for me.
Yeah. Yo, I want to touch on. Go ahead.
You trying to be funny, man? He trying to be funny.
I wanted to touch on something. We're always talking about men in our culture on Facebook. It's always going in. So I wanted to touch on that, and I don't know, like, what do you think of the man's presence in the black culture? What do you think? I think that personally, because we're stereotyped that black men are not in the household, that's what it is. That's what it is, and I would feel much better if our men would acknowledge that and let's start to repair that. It got to start somewhere, What does that mean?
With you?
With me saying doing what?
Okay.
Because I don't think generally speaking, I don't think the black man is accepting, to how absent he is in our culture. I mean,
it's not like, for the most part, most niggas don't want to be absent. It's not like, they just let me flee. You know what I'm saying? Now, some niggas are. I can't speak for all niggas, but I can just speak for the niggas that I know. I have a family member. His baby mama is just so much and just too much for him now. Yeah. To the point where he's just like, dog, I don't even want nothing to do with her. You know what I'm saying? Like, the black man get beat up so much. All niggas ain't shit. There's no other race that say white people ain't shit. White men ain't shit. Chinese men ain't shit. Asian men. It's only niggas ain't shit, bitches ain't shit. So we already feuding with each other before we even step in the ring. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you telling me I go to work, I go to work, I come home, you nagging at me, this little motherfucker yelling, crying, screaming my fucking head off.
Right.
You know, you playing songs, rich nigga, that's my type. Bitch, I'm making $50,000 an hour. I am not a rich nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas just get beat up so much. I feel like he don't feel like he need to be at the crib. But then now, with the new age women is making just as much money as niggas now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So with the amount of money that's coming in the household for the woman now got the big head, kind of like you. Okay. You know, that got, they got this ego, and men already have an ego. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to compete with egos because I feel like only my ego need to be in the household.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So. But
as a whole, how do we change the dynamic of our household? Because this is a generational thing that keeps happening. Yeah, it keeps happening.
Low key, I think it's the generation before us that kind of fucked it. Because
which would be our parents.
Our parents. From the lack of men that were in the house. Mm-hmm. And it's not all they fault because they was going to jail, getting arrested, the black men, blah, whoop-de-whoop. But with the amount of, like, independent, it's not wrong being independent, but the amount of, like independent women that was created, it's kind of hard to be going against with, too headstrong. I don't know if that's a bad thing or not, but that's where it starts.
I can definitely see that.
And then, did you see my Facebook post a couple of days ago when I was talking about having a family full of women and having a man trying to infiltrate can cause problems with the matriarch?
I'm experiencing it, right now.
You're experiencing that right now?
I ain't gonna say, but
niggas ain't trying to deal with that. Because now I gotta fight the matriarch, your grandmama?
Listen.
Like, how the fuck can I fight a 75-year-old woman? You know what I'm saying? They got all this knowledge that
it's crazy you bring that up, like, because it's like I come from a background of strong women. Mm-hmm. That's just what it is. And then I would say a man is coming around, has been around, married now into the family, and it's like, no, we're all feuding because this one man wants to come to this pack of wolf women over here. We on your ass.
Y'all
on your ass. He pulling up. We on your ass. We out the window.
And now his girl can't listen because she listening to y'all, and it's fucking conflict. And look, baby, can you go take care of this bill right here?
And I
don't think you should take care of that bill over there. You should have him take care of that bill. Well, baby, I ain't take care of the bill because my mama.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. But
I ain't fucking your mama.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm putting it in you. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
It's tough.
I'm dropping it off of you, baby.
It's tough.
I think along with that, though, came with a bunch of men raised by women as well.
Yeah.
And them niggas is borderline gay. These niggas soft as fuck.
Yeah. Listen, I
did you just try to look at me, bro?
The amount of emotional men that exist in this world right now.
Okay, but I was telling, was it a guy on your status? I was talking on somebody's status, and I'm like, man, you emotional
as fuck.
Y'all
was going back and forth.
Yeah, he wasn't on your status. It was on my other homeboy,
okay.
These niggas is so.
He was. I'm like you. He was talking about being valued as a man. I'm like, you sound like me right now. I'm a female. You're emotional.
I can't feel valued.
I mean, I forgot. I wish I would have had that status up. I wish I would have had that status up. But I'm like, come on,
man.
See,
you beating me up before I even got your number. What you mean you won't value?
I mean,
you just gonna treat me like a rug at your.
You know what the question was? The question was, how do you show like a woman, like how do you show your value without spending money and wasting your feelings, pretty much? And I think that, you know, dating is like a dance, and a man is to lead, and you will spend money. I'm not saying come out the pocket out of everything, but you gotta court me. So you think we gonna sit at the crib all the time? Like,
it's a pandemic.
Man, if it wasn't a pandemic, and you still, I'm gonna need you to be doing DoorDash and movie in a parking lot, whatever the case gotta be.
We could Hulu and get into some ooh.
But you agree you're gonna spend some money, right?
Yeah,
you gotta spend money. So I don't think you can date without spending money and wasting your feelings. That's unfortunately somebody gonna lose, I feel like.
Oh, well, it's all like you just kicking it with cheap ass niggas.
No, this was a status. This was a
Is
status.
status.
This is status. And this is what I was going on. And the guy was saying, well, I want to feel valued more. You know, and I'm like, you sound like a female. You sound emotional.
I mean, like, so there's just certain roles for each gender. You know what I'm saying? The dude have to court.
And that's what I was saying.
He have to. He got to take you out. He got to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The man show his cars first. The women typically show their cars later.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to show you that I can sustain. I can show you that I know some nice restaurants. Yeah. That you can feel comfortable around me. That some shit pop up. I feel ride or fight a nigga. For me.
You gotta show your cards, like you said. You gotta show your
cards, and then on the back end, you just gotta show yours.
That's the art of the dance.
That's the art of the dance, and it's been like that the whole time, unless you got the $40 up front.
You know what?
I'm coming 55. You know what I'm saying? But any real player in the game,
right? Ain't it? I just
it's not even players. It's a lot of tricks out here now, especially the niggas that got off. They be tricking. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You know, hey, shout out to them niggas. You know,
get off if you got to, but
get off if you got to. You feel me? But I listened to this one dude. He was like, bro, tricks are the scariest niggas to bitches because they want it now. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't trying to wait. To the point where if they didn't have the money to just get it now, they'll probably just try to get it.
Trick it off. There you go.
I mean, not trick it off. Try to get it.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
As opposed to a nigga that literally try to put the mag down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a patience thing. You know what I'm saying? You got to sow the seed. And sometimes you don't get the fruit until 2 years later.
You gotta wait. You gotta plant this shit.
You know what I'm saying? But tricks, they just like, yeah, bitch, I'll buy you whatever the fuck.
Right now.
Right now. Pull up. Right now.
You look like your wheels is turning over there.
Your
wheels look like they turning.
I was thinking it was about to ask. Being raised by strong black women, how is your household like when it comes to LGBT?
They accept it. They fuck with it.
I mean,
tell me.
It's a type of. It's some women do, but I ain't getting that vibe.
It depends on the
from her, the way she was raised.
Come on.
Well, it depends on the. You know, I got generations. It's 5 generations. I got my great grandmother. You know, and I got my grandma.
How many gay people in your family? A couple of them.
Nah, I will say, like, I didn't diz and dab. I'm gonna tell the whole damn world. So I mean, I used to date girls, and then people from my old days, they know that. So I'm free and open, but you know, I'm kind of like the unicorn of the family. Ain't no other gay people on my side. You know, so I'm okay with being a unicorn. And they're gonna accept me regardless. So if I'm bringing that people around, those type of people, they're gonna respect them and show love. Like, it's all love, but it's not a way of life for them. Yeah. They ain't
I feel like
out there with the signs.
I feel like most women, like, you know, they fuck with the LGBT community.
Yeah,
you know
beautiful people.
Because I feel like the niggas play the girl roles and be like, yeah, I just feel unappreciated. And that's something a lot of black women can agree upon. Yeah, I feel unappreciated too. So now they fucking best friends. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, come on. That was a dumb question.
Shut your ass up.
Some people don't accept it.
Your questions past me first.
Some people don't accept it. You know, some people, it just depends, you know?
You feel me? Look, what's the top 3 worst feelings?
Worst feelings?
Top 3 worst feelings.
What you mean? You go first. I want to hear what you got to say.
Okay. I know the number 1 worst feeling. But top 3, I say being broke. That's a pretty bad feeling. Death of a family. And losing your best fellatio giver.
Okay. That third one.
Yeah.
Well, obviously you ain't. I'm assuming that you haven't lost it, so you good then. Oh shit.
Well, my nigga, don't be asking me no questions.
There you go. There you go.
No, ain't no there you go. Ain't no there you go.
Okay. Top 3 worst feelings. So I have anxiety, right? I hate being rushed. Like, being rushed makes my anxiety go up. So
you throw a tantrum.
It's like, it's a feeling. I will. Like, it's like a tight feeling. I hate that feeling. So I hate being feeling rushed. Feeling like I haven't accomplished something, you know, and it will bug me. It's like always in the back of my mind. I'm running around like it's something that I didn't do, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And And I would say, I can agree with death of a family. I have a lot of people right now around me losing people, and I feel for them. Like I have a friend, he lost his mom. And I'm like, yo, my heart goes out to you because I don't even know. I know when that shit hit me, I don't know how I'm going to take it. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately. I'm like, don't think about it. I'm like, I got to.
It's something that's bound to happen at some point.
It's the circle of life. You feel me? And I got to tell my kids that, getting a little emotional to touch the subject.
Yeah, no. But I mean, I've had those thoughts as well. Like, how the fuck could I potentially even cope with some shit like that?
How?
I was cooling it yesterday. I just called my mom. Hey, motherfucker. Like,
how you doing?
Bro. Like,
they don't know why you calling, but you got to do the check-in. And it's like, the energy, I say like the cloud, everything right now is so different. You got to appreciate every moment. So I'm not going to say I know what's coming, but I understand it's a circle of life and it's something that at some point I'm going to have to deal with. And I know I'm not going to.
Girl, you got me over here sad as shit.
Man, that's the truth, though. It's the truth. It's the truth. I ain't trying to bring down the energy, but it's the truth. So.
No, it's the truth. It's the truth. What about you, Pocahontas?
I think, boy, I hate paying my bills.
Amen.
Hell yeah.
You feel me? I'm blessed. I'm glad I'm blessed to pay them, but I hate fucking paying my bills.
Why we gotta do that shit?
Do you pay them when you feel like paying them?
No, I pay them all the time because I don't want no whole ass late fee. But I hate paying that motherfucker. That I would probably obviously some type of death or loss of a loved one, and maybe the third feeling is I hate unknown shit. You feel me? I don't like surprises like that. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what the fuck it is. I don't like unknowingness.
Do you ever sense that with people or situations?
I mean, not really, but
like your instinct. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like you ain't telling me.
I don't know if I ever sense it, but I just don't like being in limbo.
I feel
like
you.
with certain shit. That'd probably be it.
I feel you. I feel it.
Hell yeah. Well, look, we gonna get ready to wrap up, but let me ask you this question right here.
I see you over there digging and surfing.
Right, oh, look, let me tell you something.
What you looking for?
Got a whole. I just be like, which one am I?
Okay.
Damn. See, by me doing that, I just fucked up.
You fucked up.
Damn.
You gotta find it.
Yeah. I think I just really fucked up. Yep. I think I'm.
You're fucked.
It's been blessed.
I'm hurt, man.
Oh, are you a feminist?
Woman power. I'm not. I wouldn't say I am. No, I mean, I believe that we can be empowered, but I remember they tried to call me an activist because I went out and did a protest. That's not. I don't say I am, but I stand for things. But I'm not out here shouting with the signs all the time. I just have to protect myself and do what makes sense. That's not a badge I'm trying to wear. But I'm definitely for the women, the black women. We can do anything. We need to be making the same amount of money as y'all, if not more. And we need equal rights. So I believe that. But I just ain't out here like, I'm going to wear it as a badge of honor. Those are beliefs that I have to myself.
I feel it.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it. You dibble dabble.
Yeah, I mean, you got to move a certain way. You got to move a certain way too. And so it's other badges I'd rather wear than, those are values I hold to myself. But, I'm just not out here.
I feel it. But that's what's up. I don't like feminists personally.
You said you don't? It could be too much. I remember I had a girl change my tire. Man, she probably gonna hear this.
Because I can do it.
Because I can do it. And she said that verbatim. And I'm like, no, you can't. You done lost the wheel lock. Like, and she don't know to
I
this
knew I
day.
should have called Brandon.
Okay. I know a dude named Brandon, too. Did I call him that day? But still, women like that, it's like, I don't want to know how to change my tire.
Cut the
I don't
grass
want
and shit.
I will do it, if I have to. Just like I take out the trash because I got to. But I would rather pass that duty on to a man, and I'm okay with that. Certain things I do, certain things I'm not. Changing that tire is not one.
I feel that.
And I got AAA now, so I really feel like I'm on top of the world.
Yeah. Just got to wait for 30 minutes. That's it.
You know what? I ain't used it yet, so good.
All right, well, you got anything you want to plug before we wrap up? And I appreciate you fucking with my auntie with the mask.
What? What? I mess with her. We going to look. I got to this. The one she made this one.
Oh yeah. Look, best believe I peeped.
Okay, you see, like, hi guys, Black Lives Matter.
How can I go about asking her to take off my auntie mask? Well, it's your mask, but
right.
you know.
Thank you for asking.
The crafted mask.
No, thank you for asking, and thank you for seeing if I'm comfortable. We really been in the crib. Like the job has kept us safe. We've been in the house since like March of last year.
Man, you making money. You at Quicken.
I'm blessed, man. It's so crazy. I tell people though, like, I'm blessed.
Come 130K.
No, he ain't got to. It's just
more.
Anyway,
you ain't fucking with no 70. 70.
I 70, 85.
That 70s club. You ain't fucking with them
85.
85.
It depends on the individual.
What's wrong with the 45?
It could be 85, like artist type, and we good. You know, like.
You said 85.
85, and be like an artist, yeah.
What if you come 55?
Then you like the starving artist.
So you measuring my love off of my financial?
No, but it depends on how
my gross income.
Okay, we're not about to get into this. We're supposed to be in it.
You gross.
You're supposed to be in it.
She's gross for the gross income.
No, but I do appreciate the love. I do appreciate the love. Thank y'all for having me. Hopefully I can come back.
For sure.
You know,
thoroughly enjoy it. First, we've been talking way longer than an hour. You know what I'm saying?
Have we?
Oh, fuck yeah. I know we. Look at these.
How did y'all enjoy it? It was straight.
He been on his phone. You can't look at him.
Hey, that's the. Oh God, I'm busy. Let me take this call. Okay.
Well, it's your man's Ride to Dime, man. Follow us on. Follow me at Ride_DA_Dime_. Stay blessed and all that.
Yes, sir. It's your auntie's favorite nephew. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe. We're on YouTube, all that good shit. And as always, everybody's entitled to their opinions, but here at your auntie's favorite nephews, we're entitled not to give a fuck.
Awesome.